So like I said, have my little list. I'm not a fitness, like a health, I am a healthcare professional, but not that kind. This is not like advice, professional advice. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not professional advice. So this is just like me telling you guys what I'm doing, basically. So please don't take this as like something. You'll realize once I start talking that I'm just winging it pretty much. So one of the first things that I know that I'm going to focus on a lot more, because it's something that is like out of sight, out of mind, is protein, hitting a protein goal. I didn't even realize that there was like a goal that you should kind of be trying to hit. You should be consuming protein to kind of help your body in the process of, like, especially if you're working out and you're trying to like cut weight and everything like that. It's very important to kind of build you back up. You need protein in your life. I don't know all the sciencey things that go behind it, so I'm not even going to act like I know. I'm just trying to hit a protein goal. So the formula that I use, you can give a quick like Google search for it, because I was stumped as far as like, okay, how do I go about doing this? I multiplied my weight by 0.36, and that gave me the number of grams that I should be hitting of protein per day. When I saw the number at first, I was like, oh, that's a lot. And one of the things that helps me, and I'll talk about this a few times because I lean very, very heavily on them, is my Premier protein shakes. They have different kinds. You don't have to do Premier protein. It's just what I use, and it's the best tasting to me. I got the little bottles, and I had the little caramel one. I would put it in my coffee instead of my creamer, which was a nice little swap for me as well. I tried to have it, you know, when I maybe was craving something a little sweeter in the afternoon. Like, I did lean a little heavily on the protein shakes. I find it hard otherwise to really hit that goal, because like, I ain't trying to get the meat sweats. Like, just eating meat all the time, it can be a lot. So I decided the easiest way for me was to drink Premier protein on top of obviously the foods that I was cooking as well. So one of the things that I'm also going to be focused on, obviously, because it's kind of one of the bigger parts, I feel, of a few different diets, is like eating low carb. I am definitely a carb eater on the regular. I eat a lot of rice. I eat a lot of pasta, a lot of things that I have, sauces, everything, carb city. And it's, excuse me, definitely a problem. So I searched up again, because obviously by this time I forgot how many I was sticking under. My number in my head was a lot lower. I was thinking the number in my head was 30. I don't know if that was like the keto thing that I searched up. So like just 30 grams of carbs per day. Grams? Is that the measurement? I don't know. 30 carbs per day. That was what was in my mind, but I searched it up, and the recommended is 50 to 100. So I think sticking around there, in between there, would be great. I can't say that I'm going to track heavily every single day. I think the focus will just be on, hey, let's not have a big old bowl of pasta. Let's not have white rice with like every meal. We can't be doing that all the time. So I will be taking that away as well. I think it helped a lot. I can't say that I will like, it's not healthy to do no carb, because carbs are essential like to energy as well. So since I'm going to try to like get a little bit more active and stuff as well, I think that getting those carbs in, but not too many of them, will be essential to help me in this journey. Dog is choking, I don't know what's going on. Or he's like coughing, or what are you doing? You good? Another thing that I'll be doing is cooking a little bit more at home and meal prepping. It helps me to kind of know what's in my food, and I can find alternatives to things without going out for fast food. I made this Mexican pizza one day because I really like the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. Of course it was different, but it gave me the same feeling and taste. Yeah, now I know how to kind of get that feel at home, and that saves money, and it saves, you know, the feeling that you get often after you eat fast food. Kind of finding alternatives to things that I already like is really helpful, and it just helps me kind of have fun in the kitchen and stuff as well. I do like to cook, not something that I'm like masterful at all, but kind of learning those new recipes and experimenting in the kitchen is fun. Sometimes you do get a little tired of cooking, but well, I got tired of cooking, so there was another week where I made this vegetable soup, and of course it was like hot. Obviously it's hot outside still, but I ate that soup every day that week for lunch and dinner, and I did not get tired of it. So yeah, I would recommend you try it. If I can find a recipe, or if you guys want to see what I did, it was very simple, I can show you. But yeah, I will be cooking a little bit more at home to kind of save myself a headache a little bit, literally sometimes, because I get headaches from certain fast foods that I actually really like. So yeah. So another thing that I'll be working on is getting more active. I am not the greatest when it comes to like getting up and doing a workout and like going and doing, you know, lifting weights and cardio and stuff like that. I'm not naturally that person, so I do have to kind of push myself in that direction, and it does make me feel good afterwards as well. So, you know, it's something that I should be doing more often. For me, I have just realized that I gotta make it fun. I enjoy things like dancing, so Zumba, Ignite, those types of things, that's my jam. I love dancing. I want to try Pilates very badly, so I'm gonna try to find a class somewhere here. I don't really know where they would be or whatever, but the reformer thing looks intimidating but kind of fun. All of that really helps to feel more energized as well, so I think focusing on that would be spectacular. The next thing, and I've mentioned it a few times, is reducing my sugar intake, because your girl likes sugar. I have a big sweet tooth, like a real big sweet tooth. I like pie, I like cake, I like things that turn into sugar in your body, like rice. Everything that is sugary is something I love. My coffees, people mess with me about my coffee sometimes because it's like dessert coffee. Some of these coffee shops though, like, it tastes like gasoline. Like I don't know. I just don't like everybody's coffee. I'm not gonna lie, but I did make a coffee today, and I'll like include a picture, I think somewhere. I don't know where it's gonna be, but that coffee was like the first successful at-home coffee that tasted like outside coffee. She was proud. But yeah, so I can't do that all the time though. Can't say that I won't have coffee. It might be Profi. Like I said before, I put my Premier Protein in my coffee, and that did actually help me to like hit the protein goal and to have my little sweet treat in the morning. I also did this thing where I was having these yogurt bowls, and Greek yogurt isn't always what I go for, but I was actually really looking forward to those bowls, and that is another thing that I leaned heavy on. Putting berries and everything in my, like, it was just plain Greek yogurt, so it didn't have any like added like stuff to it, the good stuff. It didn't have any of that added stuff to it that made it like less healthy. So I do believe keeping up with those yogurt bowls will be kind of essential for me. Not saying that that's the only thing that I'm gonna eat, but I will be kind of incorporating like berries and yogurt and things like that to get kind of that dessert treat feel that I like. Just being honest. I look forward to like sweet treats and desserts and stuff. So yeah. The last thing that I'll be doing is getting in my water. I am a water drinker, but I did find it difficult to kind of remember to drink water, or with my job and how it works where I go and I'm in a room for like 8 hours a day, like dressed in all of this stuff. It's a little hard. She finds it a little hard to come out and drink water and then go pee and then all this stuff. So yeah, it's a process, but I will be drinking. I want to say I'm gonna shoot for 100 to 120 ounces a day, which sounds like a lot, but my recommended was like 160 something, so we'll take the 100. I think that it helped a lot for me with like how I felt. Like, I don't, maybe in my mind it helped me with my joints, and like, because she's getting older, just putting it out there, she's getting older, and it helped me with my skin. And I've noticed since I stopped being like really attentive to my water consumption, I feel different and my skin looks different. I think it's just a combination of all of these things that I stopped doing when I stopped doing keto. But yeah, being more attentive to how much water I'm drinking, I think will help a lot with everything, flushing toxins out of my body and getting my skin right, because she wants good skin. My skin's a lot better than it was because I am still attentive to water. I'm just not drinking as much water as I was when I was doing keto. Really kind of need to find a water bottle though. I wanted to get a Stanley, but then I keep talking myself out of it because like that's a lot of money to spend, even though they really have some cute ones. Or like a Stanley adjacent cup. So I'm kind of still on the hunt for that. I tend to like bring like big, I had this like jug type thing that I got from Walmart. I don't know what keeps happening to these cups and everything. The one that I got from Walmart, the one that I got from Target, they both broke on me, and the Target one wasn't even that cheap. So I was just like, okay, I can't keep doing this. But it isn't broken. The Walmart one, she broke, and I was sad because that was what I was taking with me every day. But I need something to last me a little bit longer than a month. So if you guys have any recommendations for a water like jug, container, cup, something that you drink your water out of that possibly like keeps it cold and stuff like that, you can just drop me a comment below letting me know where you got it from. and I'll take a look at it because I am really serious about this water thing, dude. But I haven't been. So I'm serious now about it. So yeah, I enjoyed sharing those things. That's my plan for the next few months. I don't think it'll be like a diet thing. I really intend it to be something that I'm doing long term. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on like how it's going as I'm doing it. Thank you for watching my channel. I am over the moon to be recording again. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like it, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Rain, 우린 젖은 채로 stay 하루 종일 또 색다른 motive